All right, good morning. Dash with Alacrity Insurance Partners. I wanted to address today a trend in the insurance market that's making it even more important for you to have a relationship with a financial planner who can help you plan cash flow and, more importantly, have a solid emergency fund. Because what we're seeing in insurance and home insurance is, even more than ever, there's a lot of out-of-pocket for even covered roof claims, and I'll tell you a couple of reasons why. One big piece that we're running into a lot is what's called percent wind hail deductibles. And the percentage is based on your dwelling coverage. So a really common thing across the market now with, I'd say, 75+% of carriers is you're seeing a 1% wind hail deductible, which means any claim that you have for that's related to wind and hail is going to be equal to, for your deductible, 1% of your dwelling. So if you have a $600,000 rebuild cost on your home or coverage on your home, that's a $6,000 deductible. A $400,000 rebuild would be a $4,000 deductible. So not only is that an increased out-of-pocket burden on you, another trend that we're seeing alongside of this is what's called actual cash value, or a roof payment schedule, or depreciated coverages for your roof. So what this means is that the older your roof is, the less you get paid out in your roof because the less value the roof has at the time of the claim. So on average, it varies from carrier to carrier, but if you have a 15-year roof that's on an actual cash value coverage plan, as opposed to a replacement cost plan, you can be looking at up to 25 or 30% depreciation on your claim. That means for every $10,000 in cost for your new roof that's approved, you're getting a check for $7,500. And you're missing out on that 25% of depreciation. On top of that, they subtract your wind hail deductible. So if you have a $10,000 claim and it's depreciated by 25%, that's $7,500, but then you have a $4,000 deductible for your wind hail on your $400,000 home, we're down to $3,500 for your payout for every $10,000, or for that $10,000 for your claim. So why does this bring in financial planners? Well, the 101 of a financial planner, and they can chime in the comments and correct me if I'm wrong, a foundation to your financial plan is having an emergency fund, so you don't need to jeopardize your investments or your other plans, so you can tackle things like an insurance claim, which is an emergency, so you can pay that deductible. You're going to need to get a new roof if it's leaking. You're going to need to get a new roof if you have a covered claim, but it's going to cost you more money than it ever has out of pocket. DM me if you have questions, if you want me to review your policy for you to see what it would imply to you in the event of a wind or hail claim. But know that this is a very common thing, and you may be sitting on a lot of out-of-pocket for your next even covered wind and hail claim. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.